there, I'm Kathy.
I'm Keith.
And we are
He said.
She Said. We're back.
That was fast.
See you next. I don't even know why I hired you.
What?
You do such a good job. So this is He Said, She Said. And I'm... It's not going to go well. I can already tell. See, my question was almost... No, that's my commercial. Never mind. We'll discuss that later.
That's going to be your commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I have no idea, so I can't wait. Ooh.
Friends don't let friends go live without preparation.
H.
So I've had a good week until just about 3 minutes ago.
Got it.
But all else is well. This is He Said, She Said, where we he asks a question and we answer it. I ask a question and we answer it. And then somebody somewhere asks a question and we answer that too. Yeah, sometimes even the platypus.
You never know. Platypus.
Yeah, if you've never heard the platypus song, you need to hear the platypus song.
Yeah, if you like the duck song, you'll love the platypus song.
We don't talk about that.
But
we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
Wanted to know.
It's way too early for me to punch you, but I will.
We hadn't even made it past the welcome yet.
That's right.
Punched early.
Yeah, and you would deserve every bit of it.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I know you are. That's why you don't mind. You don't mind getting punched. Because one, I don't actually try to hurt you. If I try to hurt you, you get hurt. That's only been a few times. Yeah. So anyway, we do this every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central, unless we mess up the recording. And by we, I mean me. And then we get to do it again. But not tonight, because I checked the sound 3 times. 3 times.
The laptop keeps changing where the microphone is.
Yeah, I blame the laptop too. It's never the operator. So we'll start off with his question.
Oh, he asks, what's in the box? Love. What's in the box?
Well, considering I'm not in the box and never have been.
Go ahead.
I would know what's in the box.
Do you have an idea? Surely.
Conformity.
I don't know.
Limitations.
It's your answer.
Conformity. Limitations. You're missing uniqueness.
Ooh.
Because when they push you down in the box, they have to trim off all your coolness, all your uniqueness, all your specialness. And in order to get you to fit into their box.
Mm-hmm.
But outside the box, you're amazing. So I don't know what is not in the box because I don't want to.
You don't know what is not in the box.
I don't know what is in the box.
Oh. Purse your lips at me.
I will purse my lips at you after I hit you because
you get them pink lips going on.
I do. I put my lips on before we go on camera. Always.
A good Southern belle
always puts her lips on.
Never goes out without a lips on.
That's right. Because it's wrong.
Mm-hmm. And a good Southern gentleman never left home without a pocket knife or a handkerchief.
Yes. Why would you need a handkerchief?
In case some poor damsel had to cry.
That's right.
You were prepared.
That is,
sir.
That is exactly right. That is why you carry a handkerchief.
You are a cad.
A That's right. If you don't have your handkerchief. So every year I used to give the men folk in the family handkerchiefs. You know how many of them carry them? None.
You don't know why? Because handkerchiefs are nasty.
You just wash them.
That's why.
Or you give them to the damsel.
That's what you keep them for?
And then
you just blow your nose on the tissues and toilet paper?
And then she has a memento.
She's got momentum. She sure does.
No, she does.
Downhill, buddy, both ways.
So, what's in the box?
What's in the box? I'll tell you what's in the box.
I saw him writing stuff down. It made me really nervous before we went on the air.
You ready?
No.
Which one do you want me to start with?
9. I didn't. Never mind. Scratch that. Reverse it.
Idols.
Okay.
Idols are in the box.
Ooh.
All those worldly things that we think that we can take with us and that are worthwhile while we are here. You're going to go to Southern hell. You can't say that.
I'm saying it to you.
That's all those things that we look up to that are only physical, that are only worldly, that are only that will turn to rust and rot away. Those are in the box. That's why they want to keep you in the box. Number 2, mean-spiritedness. Only in this world. I'm sensing a theme here. Only in this world.
Hey, if they can use it in the sermons, that's how I know the season has arrived. It starts showing up in the pulpit.
To people for no good reason.
Mm-hmm.
We think it's funny.
Right.
We make fun of them.
Mm-hmm.
We pick at them,
Mm-hmm.
and we go, "Oh, we're just tugging on his chain."
That's scriptural.
That's the polite way
Did
of
you know
saying it.
Did you know that's in the Bible? You don't say, "Ah, I'm just kidding."
Yeah.
You don't do something mean and then just say, "Ah, I'm just kidding."
No, your yeses are yes and your no's are no's. That's the one I always go to.
That
clears it up. Oh, I'm sure it's a proverb. All right. Last one. Lies.
Like what? What do you need to tell me? What are you going to confess here on He Said, She Said?
I've confessed everything that I can come up with that I have done wrongly to everyone, and I have forgiven just a couple of days ago while I was walking my miles per day. And I decided that I needed to forgive everything that I could possibly think of that anybody ever did to me, meaningfully or not. And I started before I was born and went through everything I could possibly think of.
And you know what that does?
That releases me.
Gets you out of the box.
That's right. Lies. Lying on a bed of lies.
Now all we have to do is get you out of the football box and we'll be good.
Well, Auburn's helping a great deal.
Oh.
And I lived through the Doug Barfield years. Let me clear something up while we're talking about lies. Andrews, Cribbs, and Brooks, 3 NFL players for years, were in the same backfield at the same time on the same field for the same team. And guess what? Doug Barfield still couldn't put together a winning team.
That's a big old box you crawled into just now.
I'm sitting on the edge of the box.
No, you're not. You jumped squarely into that one. I don't know what you were asking forgiveness for and confessing and forgiving people for, but
I'm looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find
he was very obviously not on your list of people
is
to
the
forgive.
love that I found ever since you've been around.
Oh, can you tell who's the football fan in the family?
Your love's put me outside of the box.
Amen. I like that. You need to rewrite that one.
I think I just did. Next,
And now,
the throw to break. Oh,
don't forget,
34th annual shiny Moundful Native American Festival. Okay, it's taking place at the end of this week, October 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, about 30 minutes due south of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Okay, all kinds of great Native American discoveries, demonstrations, storytelling, children's
dancing.
area, food. Yes, dancing, food, lots of different vendors.
Food, family, and fun.
Yep.
But no fishing.
Good, positive, uplifting, all on the, was it Black Warrior River? Isn't that right?
No. Does it not say on there? You just making stuff up. Y'all gotta watch him. He's bad about that. He just makes stuff up. He's not even telling. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He just picks something up and starts talking.
And while you're down there, why don't you just come back up to the University of Alabama and see one of their other museums?
Yeah.
They've got several, including Bear
Hey,
Bryant
guess what?
Museum.
There's
Speaking
a
of football.
lot to do in Tuscaloosa that's not even football related.
If you can get around campus.
That's hey, did you confess that?
No, I should have. I said a lot of the same word over and over again.
Yes, you did. About a lot of different people.
Mm.
He did not have a Snickers with him, and he needed one desperately. Betty White showed up on that trip. Full form.
Backhanded slapped me from the dead. Whew.
All right.
That's not what your girlfriend said. She asks,
What's your favorite television show?
oh, your turn.
Oh, do I get to go first?
Wait a minute. You went first last time, didn't you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention.
You want,
I was out of the box.
are we gonna categorize this?
Just answer
You wanna
the
go
Question.
Comedy,
Answer the question.
anything
You're
like
about to lose your time. Your time's counting down.
MASH.
Of course.
I've loved it.
Yep.
Loved it.
He watches it every time he can, all the time.
Now, my favorites are the first few seasons, all the original cast. Okay. That it was much quicker, much more wit and humor versus political correctness.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then mine would be Psych for a similar reason because of the back and
Boom,
forth.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Yep.
the word, and of course the 80s references. And my favorite episode
That's when he grew up.
is
They grew up was in the 80s. That's why they made those references.
my favorite was the reunion, the class reunion. And they had to do it on the 13th year, not the 10th year, but they did the 10th reunion on the 13th year because Gus had messed up the planning. So they didn't actually have a 10-year reunion. They have a 13-year, and he did every single one of the 80s movies he referenced, from Pretty in Pink when he looked at his dad and said, "Hey, can I borrow your underwear?" Remember that now? So
Yep.
that would be one of my all-time favorites. Doctor Who would be up there.
That would be an adventure mystery.
The newer the new years, but
Not the originals from the 60s
right.
and 70s.
And that's because we watched them as a family.
Yes.
And so we had Doctor Who discussions.
Okay. Mystery adventure then. Whew, a TV show. Ah. Wow. That's a tough one. I'm trying to think of ones that I had watched years ago, but I didn't really watch those back then.
Oh,
I would have to go with Veronica Mars.
oh yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I really
Now it is not child friendly.
no, it's not child friendly.
It is
If-
it is adult. It is adult, older, young adult.
Yes. Do we want to go? Well, I mean,
I was just
some of
letting-
these mysteries aren't, you know.
I was just saying.
if
I
I
was just
didn't,
letting people know.
if I didn't say Veronica Mars,
Just letting people
I
know.
would go with Castle.
Yeah,
I really
Castle,
would.
Yeah.
Because you've got the adventure, the mystery, the intrigue,
The
and
quick wit.
the quick-witted
Yeah.
humor. So you've got the good mix there.
Yeah, I'll agree
This
with
means the good mix at this moment in time.
that. What's in the Bible with Buck Denver? Manna News.
Men of news.
We discovered this accidentally. Spencer was not feeling well, and I needed something for him for school. And I found What's in the Bible with Buck Denver, and I fell in love. I mean, I learned more
If you're
from that
yeah,
show.
if you want to learn about the Bible and be able to laugh at the same time, because a lot of it's real dry.
What's in the Bible?
What's in the Bible with Buck Denver?
Manna News.
Well, I mean,
Ponies, Clive.
ponies.
So that was.
Oh, we're going with some kind of cartoon or
I
something
was
like
just
that.
I was just doing TV shows because we watched that one on the TV.
Well, I like to pick out genres like that. I'm sorry, a lot of pigs, Scooby Doo,
the old Scooby Doo,
Ruby Roo,
not the new Scooby Doo, and not the live action Scooby
Raggy.
Doo. So the old Scooby Doo, where
That's
it was
right.
always a person under the
Scooby
mask.
Scooby Doo, where are you? You got some work to do now.
You can understand why we're messed up. we go from
Zoinks!
from What's in the Bible with Buck
Where
Denver
are you?
all the way to Scooby Doo.
Over here.
I mean, anytime there's good quick wit, it's worth checking into. And when you can laugh, that's an added bonus. Because what happens when you laugh?
You get better.
You get better. You feel better, and you're way less anxious.
Oh, let's throw to the break. Well, I threw that way last time,
Ah,
and I'm not left-handed, so this is my break this time.
of course you weren't actually throwing anything, so you could have not thrown left-handed, even though you aren't.
You didn't see it?
Go on.
I threw you off.
That didn't throw me off. You're the one that's messing up your commercial.
Max Licato, Anxious for Nothing. If you are interested in being a part of a good Bible study, because according to this, America is the number one. We're number one. We're number one in anxiety around the world. We're burning the candle on both ends and slap in the middle too.
Mm-hmm.
Albertville First United Methodist Church has a contemporary service at 8:45. The Bible study right here is at 10 o'clock upstairs. And then
Just
there's...
ask for Rosemary.
That's it.
Just ask for Rosemary. She knows everything.
Love goes where my Rosemary goes, and nobody knows like Mark Adams.
Oh man. You know, we're gonna have to quit using that in the break, because then we end up talking about Mark and Rosemary, and I feel like this show's as much about them as it is us. And they don't even
They're
know
lovely
it.
people.
They don't
Mark
even
is
know
the
it.
pastor at Albertville First United Methodist Church, and Rosemary, for better or for worse, is married to him. Wonderful people.
Yes, they
I
are.
love them very much.
Yes.
And you will too.
Yes. So now we go on.
So you're invited. You ask, what's your favorite candy? Wow. Are we going to categorize? Are we going to?
If you were trick-or-treating today, what is the one candy that you would want more than any other?
Reese's peanut butter cups. Peanut butter boxes here.
That's not true. You're lying. Butterfinger.
I like Butterfingers. They're
You like
okay.
you like it better than the peanut butter cups.
No,
Yeah, you do.
I do not.
Yeah, you do. You're wait, okay. Watch. You ready?
One of my what?
Nope, keep
You
going.
going to tell me I'm wrong?
Keep talking.
Oh, keep talking. My favorite candy, yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups. I love Reese's peanut butter cups. Growing up, maybe he's right this time. Hey, it only took a couple of weeks before she somewhat said that I quite possibly might be, but she doubts it. Right. See, she's right.
The important things. So, really, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I like those, and this is my go-to. Has been for a long time. If you ask me about this, a Zero bar,
Ooh.
because the Zero, instead of being like a Snickers or a Milky Way that's got the chocolate, dark chocolate on it, it's white chocolate. Big difference. Nougat. Oh.
Babe Ruth.
Baby Ruth's okay.
Mm-hmm. Like those.
Is that your favorite?
That's one of my top.
Baby Ruth?
Mhm.
I thought it was the turtles.
I like the turtles.
That's why I always get you turtles at Christmas and Valentine's Day.
No. I like those.
But the Baby Ruth.
Probably over. And well, it really depends because the turtles have more chocolate and the Baby Ruths have more peanuts.
Yes. Okay.
So, but really, let's be honest, it's going to be Jelly Bellies, but it has to be the tropical or.
You mean you don't want the popcorn?
Oh God, that's horrid. I hate that. I hate getting one of the general packages and there's always at least one popcorn.
What
in
about
it.
butter? Isn't there butter?
It's buttered popcorn.
Oh, it is buttered popcorn.
Buttered popcorn. And it's just mean.
Wretch.
That's.
I said the word. I didn't
don't
make the
care.
noise.
You're not
you want me to
supposed
make the noise?
No, I don't want you to make that noise.
Okay.
Not if you don't want me to hit you.
What?
But I love the
We're
jelly.
getting close to the end.
I love the Jelly Bellies. I don't like the mystery. So I like the packets that are packaged separately.
You mean the individual jelly bean is
Yes.
a mystery? Well, I don't know. I'm asking.
I
You're
mean,
the
the
jelly bean aficionado.
Yes, if you get one of the general packages, then you get all the different flavors.
So you don't know which
So
is
you
which.
don't know which is which.
Yeah, you have to.
But
kinda
if you get a tropical blend, they're all tropical flavors.
That's right.
At least
You know, there's no buttered popcorn
exactly. And who in their right mind wants a buttered popcorn jelly bean? And if you're one of those people, I'm sorry, I'm not sure we can be friends.
in it. Well, I mean, you could.
Ugh.
I don't know why somebody hasn't come up. Use your jelly beans correctly. Your buttered popcorn.
Oh, they show you if you get an old school
know,
Jelly Belly,
your
it'll show you how to make recipes.
olive, garlic stuffed olive,
Oh no!
bacon.
I do think they have dill pickle jelly beans.
Sure, dill pickle. I mean, let's throw
Do
some of those together.
Do a
You can
savory.
make a meal.
Yeah, do a savory.
Yeah, do a savory one.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean,
Yeah,
if you're
I
going to
think
throw buttered popcorn in, I don't want buttered popcorn with wild cherry.
No, that's messed up.
Okay, again, no.
Bit of honeys. Used to be the only time you could get the bit of honeys was Halloween. That's about the only time you ever saw them was during Halloween.
Mhm.
Loved the bit of honeys.
No, I like the one. It's the brown candy that's got the white swirl in it.
Ugh, no.
I do. I do.
You're just messed up.
That's yeah. But that's when you get the oh.
Oh, 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 oh,
the peanut butter candies in the orange wrapper and the black wrapper.
Oh yeah,
Because those you definitely could only find at Halloween.
Yeah, I agree. All right, you used to could only get candy corn at Halloween too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, aren't we a diverse world where you can get candy corn and Halloween peanut butter candies in the orange and black wrappers
Anytime
any
you want.
time of the year?
Well, it's a
See,
blessing.
but that takes the specialness away from
It's
it.
a blessing and a curse.
And
It's part of the reason that we are so anxious these days.
glad I'm accustomed to that. Do I look any more disheveled than usual?
Carlos Amato's watching.
I'm gonna have to start drinking before we do this.
Oh, that was a Carlos. You had to work hard to fall that far.
I'm just glad I didn't smash into the corner of that cabinet over there. It was close. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Was there candy?
It was not child appropriate.
Oh, it's too much Veronica Mars in your life. So, other than
I was going to say something, but
you were being way inappropriate.
no, I was not.
Yes, you were.
Well, I don't even know what I was saying.
It was inappropriate.
You knocked me. It was not. Rewind. Rewind.
It was.
Be kind. Rewind.
It was inappropriate enough. I knocked you out of your chair.
You knocked me out of my chair.
I should say I pushed you and you fell out of your chair.
All right. Wrap it up.
So, if you want to know more about us, check us out over at pqproductions.com. And if you want to connect with me, I'm at catherinelang.com. And you have a Bible study going on.
I do. We are working our way through the Bible. This is my 4th year in a row. I have been sending out one quote from 4 chapters of the Bible daily to my wife and our 3 children. And I made it all the way through the Old Testament. And just a little over a week ago, we started the New Testament, which is where I suggest everybody start reading the Bible because it's the new covenant. And that's the covenant that we are in right now, the new promise through Christ. And you're welcome to find it on facebook.com/keith.lang.963. Coming soon to YouTube. That way you can access it. And I will let you know here when that takes place.
You have a YouTube channel, so you're good.
Yep.
You're golden. I've got nothing going on except growing hope. And you can find
That's
out.
not all.
It is. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You've got Bible studies.
I have not been doing a live Bible study.
And you've got books,
I do have books.
fiction, nonfiction,
do have
Bible
books.
study, self-help, ebooks, paperback.
Tammy Buck says you're ready to go.
He's ready to go.
Not now.
Woo!
Now he's recovering
Bruh.
because he was mean.
I was not being
You were
mean.
mean.
I'm going to have to watch it because that's, I must have hit my head. I had no idea what I was talking about. So I'm going to have to go back and watch
See,
it.
it wasn't.
Hey, I tell you what, why don't you guys, after you watch this one, go back and watch it again and see if it ends up different. You never know.
Is that why you watch football again
Well,
and again
sometimes. Well,
and again?
It's if it's been a while, I don't remember who won, so it's all like a brand new game.
Until next time, I'm Kathy,
I'm Keith.
and we are
He said.
She Said.